Hello, everyone. This is the Reverend, and I am hoping that you are having an excellent day today. Well, as always, let's get into things.
I know the victory of the last death battle was a little cheap. Honestly, it was just spite through Homelander against Superman. But today, it'll be a little closer. What would happen if we took the 1999 Godzilla from Godzilla the Animated Series, referred to now as Zilla Jr., and put him against Gamera, Guardian of the Universe? Well, let's look at their abilities and their size. Godzilla is about 180 feet tall, and he weighs 60,000 tons. Now, here's the thing though. The 180 feet is him in his normal posture. He can stand up to a more erect posture and jump that up probably 250, 260 feet easily. Now, let's look at his abilities. His, typical kaiju strength, enhanced durability. Now, he's not as durable as most kaiju are, but he's still more durable than his mother was. He has super speed digging. He has his atomic fire, which is incredibly quick and powerful. I mean, it's just ridiculous for his universe. And he has a low-level healing factor. It's not the same as most kaiju, but it is a pretty good healing factor. Now, let's look at Gamera, Guardian of the Universe. 262 feet tall. He's big. But he's very light. He only weighs 25,000 tons. So a little under half of what Zilla Jr. weighs. Now, his durability is just legendary. Zilla Jr. has no way to get through his shell. He also has his fire breath, which I would put at a pretty close level to Zilla Jr. He has his mana beam and a huge healing factor, far quicker than that of Zilla Jr. Well, let's put them in a fight. When it comes to being able to dish out damage, Zilla Jr. takes this. He's faster and much heavier. But the thing is, Gamera's durability is on a whole different level. For every little scratch he's finally able to put on Gamera, Zilla Jr. will take a serious injury. It just takes him that much longer to actually damage Gamera because of how solid his protection is. Gamera may not be large compared to a lot of kaiju. I mean, 262 feet isn't like legendary Godzilla. But Gamera's defense is so solid that Zilla Jr. just doesn't really stand much of a chance. If we put them in 100 simulated battles, just 100 battles, Gamera would take 95 of them. Not because he's stronger, because Gamera's weaker than Zilla Jr. Gamera's slower than Zilla Jr. At least on land. I mean, Gamera's flight ability is ridiculous, but on land, walking, Zilla Jr. stronger in every way except long-range attacks, and defense. One shot from Gamera's Mana Beam and Zilla Jr. is done. And I don't think Gamera's Fire Breath would affect Zilla Jr. I think he would be immune to it. But it doesn't matter. The ridiculous level of Gamera's durability just makes it to where Zilla cannot win this fight. Now, it'll be a good fight for a long while. Zilla will keep Gamera on the ropes for a very long time because of his speed and agility and ability to dig. But in a battle to the death, Gamera wins almost every single time. And honestly, I didn't want him to. I like Zilla Jr. better than I do Gamera. I liked the animated series. I thought it was a great concept. I think the idea of him as a kaiju is an amazing concept. Now, I don't think he's Godzilla. I don't think he was good for that, but he is a good kaiju. And I'd like to see more of him in the Toho universe, or even make an appearance in the Legendary universe. But when it comes to a fight, he just doesn't have the durability. He beats Gamera in most stats. He beats him in strength. He beats him in speed, agility. He beats him in, his ability to hide. He can dig extremely quick. But Gamera's durability is just so high that he doesn't stand a chance. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And tell me what you think. Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think Zilla Jr. stands a chance? Do you think he can win? If so, tell me why in the comments below. As always, God bless you all and I love you.